It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to it, your feel-good breakfast show. Yes, it is Espresso Live here on S3. Look, you know, the holidays, they were such a fun time. They were a time for the family to bond. We saw so much of it on social media. We got to connect with the people that we love. We got to spend time together, catch up on some much-needed rest and relaxation. But, you know, back to school reminds us, and back to work as well, that it's reality, and it's a reality we've got to all face. But let's start the new year off on a positive note, maybe chat to our very own super dad, Graeme Richards, and Afternoon Express, and my favorite chef. It is Power Mummy Chef Tumi about their tips to get into the new year and to juggle it all as we get into it. Guys,
because have you figured it out? I haven't figured it out. I don't know.
You seem to really have found a system that works. And both of you seem to have found a system that works. I have seen the way that you interact with your children. You do so much work between being here and being in a different city all the time, getting them from school. All of these things you're able to do so effortlessly, Graeme.
Well, not effortlessly, I don't think. No, it's a crazy time for us. And it's not so much because it's crazy for them. Yeah. It's crazy for us. Yeah. And then all of this stuff. So life happens while you're making other plans. Yeah. And that's been the crazy thing, is it's been all of this, and obviously for me, I hadn't seen my kids for 3 months before getting to the UK and us connecting again. So it was the most intense personal, we were straight back into our bubble. It was just amazing. Yeah. And now we've got to try and pull ourselves out of that bubble. But I'm still kind of feeding off the energy of being able to do cool things. I mean, we went to the Harry Potter studios. We did some amazing things together. So we've got these kind of shared experiences that were unforgettable. But now it's back to reality. I mean, we landed Sunday night, back to work, bam!
Literally hit the ground running, right? Tumi, I know that you did get some mummy time during the festive season, but you still did have to do so much preparation and planning. In some way, we're able to spend the festive season with your child, although he was out with his grandparents. Tell me more about your December and what that looked like.
It was really relaxing. I think last year was his first year with me, staying with me full time. So it was getting into that swing of things of, right, this is our first year together. Yeah. But now, because it was quite an overwhelming year, so much had happened last year. Now, when December came, I was like, I love you, my boy. You're going to spend a little bit of time with me. Yeah. But because mommy needs to adjust to the fact that it was new to both of us, you know, and family still misses him as well. I was like, cool, we're going to spend some time together, but then the rest of it can be spent at home with the rest of the family, with my mom.
They need their grandparents. They need, like, our Jack's got 2 great grandmothers alive, and he was at their place every day, getting time with them. Every morning he would go to the allotment, go and get chicken eggs with his granddad. Like things, learning old school values, things that
all of those
that
things,
for me was the most, I think the proudest moment was to see that happening, where I had nothing to do with it. And it was just so cool to see that intergenerational thing.
You also do get to see all of the things that you teach them throughout the year. In your absence, when you watch it from a distance, they actually express those behavioral traits. And you go, oh, wow, so you really do listen. You actually really do learn. Your biggest juggle, Tumi, what is your biggest sort of juggling advice that you want to leave all of the parents with? Because you've had to juggle a lot last year in really a difficult year.
Yeah. I think for me right now, it's just getting back into the swing of things. Yeah. We come from holidays, we're still in holiday mode. A lot of us are still just getting our minds back into the swing of things.
It only gets better next year.
I was going to say, I'm about 40% there. I think
20, but
pulled a 12-hour day yesterday, and I was not ready.
Imagine the little ones, they're still on holiday mode. So just getting back into that routine where we reintroduce, this is how things have to go now. You've been relaxing, you've been sleeping at 10 p.m., you've been waking up at 10 a.m. Now it's time to get back into the swing of things, the early morning runs, you know, the early sleep times and stuff, sort of like stuff like that. So just also pacing ourselves. I think we put so much pressure on ourselves to get everything right. It's like, just slowly get into it. Eventually, the routine will get back.
Kind to yourself,
man. Be very kind to yourself.
A transition into it as opposed to just jump into it, because then you're fatigued without ever having done anything.
Exactly.
Graeme, yours?
You know, I think the toughest thing was not being able to, like, I've gotten so used to being able to set a schedule, a play schedule. Yeah. You know, we can, if you're good, then we can do some PlayStation, we can do this, and we can play outside, we can go to the park, we can go for our long walk, and now suddenly I'm working a 12-hour day, and I'm like, how am I going to structure in time with my son? So I think you obviously be kind to yourself and make sure that you are looking after yourself, because it is a crazy start to the year and you need the energy to balance. But then get structured.
Yeah.
Just structure it in. Structure in a little bit of time, and that becomes my high point, is to know that after you've worked a long day, you can get home, play a bit of cricket with your boy, you know, go and spend a bit of time with your daughter, and in a constructive way that it feeds you as much as you feed it them. That becomes a big thing. Yeah, and really, it's how you refill your cup.
Yeah.
So make sure that you've got a little bit of structure.
Yeah.
And it does help. I mean, for meal times, I still love prepping meals and
Because I
getting
was
into
coming
that.
to
So
that. I was coming to that. Say you prep meals, so your go-to simple, quick, and convenient, easy meal.
hot
What
dogs,
is it?
100%.
I
Well,
get the hot
nuggets
dog
and
guy.
hot dogs.
Nuggets,
but,
hot dogs,
But yeah,
yeah.
we're on a bit of a hot dog tip at the moment, because I love them and Georgia loves them as well, and she wants to eat everything that he's eating.
Yeah.
So I love that, whether you just chop them up or whether you actually make a nice gourmet hot dog. Absolutely love it, and love the fact that you're giving them real chicken as well.
Boy loves chicken. We know that.
Loves
I've
chicken.
spent time with him in the kitchen and seen that myself. Yeah.
He fills his mouth with like 5 or 6 nuggets all at once.
And that's, I imagine, your
That's his
go-to
go-to.
quick and
Definitely.
easy meal. That's convenient.
Quick, easy, simple, delicious.
Well, you heard it from the super mummy and the super daddy themselves. They know how to make it all happen and bring it to life. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us. I really do love this, and hopefully that inspires all of the parents out there to step into the brand new year with a sense of direction. The beginning of the year, it does not mean that mealtime needs to be chaotic. Trust me, it doesn't mean that. Follow at SimplyChickenZA on Instagram for quick and easy recipes. And remember this, there's a new chance for you to win an instant Vortex air fryer every week with Simply Chicken. To become this week's lucky winner, what you need to do is reply to the competition post on the Expresso Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram page and tell us your hashtag #RealMum back to school lunch and dinner dates. You do not only stand the chance to win this amazing air fryer, but you also do stand the chance to tell your story on Expresso and inspire all of us and automatically be entered into the draw for the grand cash prize of 10,000 Rand. Don't forget to include that hashtag #RealMum in your answer, and the competition will close this Friday, the 14th of January 2022 at midday. T's and C's on expressoshow.com. Here's to all the super mums and dads.